guys, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I hope you're all enjoying your first, I hope you're all enjoying the first day of December. There we go. So Christmas time has finally arrived for those of us who celebrate it. As you guys may know, because I don't know, I've talked about this many times I feel, but I am a sucker for Christmas. I love everything about it. So of course I had to build something Christmassy for today. So yeah, that is what we're doing. We are building a Christmassy tiny house. I'll probably do a Christmassy kind of family house at some point as well. I just felt like I only had yesterday to record because I was gone for the weekend. I went to visit my sister and her boyfriend, and then Sunday my other sister's nephews came to visit as well, and we were baking Christmas cookies and stuff because technically Christmas started on Sunday because it was the first Sunday in Advent. I believe that's how you say it in English. So that's officially when Christmas starts in Denmark. I'm sure it's the same for some other countries. I just don't keep a list of the countries that do Advent. I don't know, maybe it's all the countries, I've no idea. But in Denmark we do Advents, so every Sunday is a Sunday in Advent. I think that's how you call it. And technically Christmas starts on the first Sunday of Advent, unless the 1st of December is before that, then it starts on the 1st of December. Or whatever you want to celebrate it, that's cool. But yeah, we decided to start celebrating Sunday, so we were baking Christmas cookies and stuff. So I was home really late Sunday. I started recording yesterday, and because I only had one day, and I've also been trying to fix my sleeping schedule, I just felt like a tiny house would be fitting for today's video. So that is what we're building today. We're building a Christmas tiny house. And for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, don't worry. I'm not the kind of person or the type of person who goes all in all month when it comes to Sims builds. So for example, during Halloween, I will not spend that entire month just building Halloween stuff. I didn't even do any this year because I just wasn't really in the mood for that. And the same counts for Christmas. I won't be doing just Christmas builds the entire December. I usually don't, so you can no need to worry about that. There'll be normal builds up on the channel as well. I just really felt like for the 1st of December, it was quite fitting to do something Christmas themed. So yeah, just to get like in the mood and stuff, you know? I have no idea what we're doing the rest of the week though, but I'll figure that out, so I'll make sure there's videos up this week. I know that I've been a bit slow at uploading during November, but I've been so tired. That's why I'm desperately trying to fit my sleeping schedule now so that I get like 7 to 8 hours of sleep. We'll see how long that lasts, because usually I get in this like, if I have too many days where I sleep too much, suddenly there'll be a day where I just can't fall asleep at all, even if I go to bed at the same time every day. That's just how my body works. So I don't know how long it's gonna last for, but I'm gonna try. Because I feel like during these darker days, or darker months, it's definitely important to get enough sleep, because obviously you're not getting a lot of sunlight and stuff, so there's no energy to get from the sun. I don't really take vitamins because I'm stupid. So anyways, so I'm gonna try to get a little bit more sleep these next couple of weeks, and hopefully that'll help a little bit. But yeah, I've just been taking a little bit slow with uploading, and we're gonna get on that for December. So for those of you who have been wondering, I'm sure some of you guys have, it's just because I've been tired. I've exhausted, sleep deprived. So yeah, we'll get on that for December, I promise. There'll be fewer, or no, opposite, there'll be more videos up on the channel. I just completely messed that up. Anyways, today we are building this tiny house. It's just for one sim. The bedroom is on, like, under the attic, that doesn't make any sense, under the roof, so it's in the attic. And this was the tiny house. It's kind of weird, because I think it was at like, how many tiles does it say right now? 62, 63 or something? I can't really see it because it's way too small and blurry. But then I logged off for the day, and sometimes I'll save the landscaping for the next day because I have a few hours before I gotta do the voiceover so I can have the video up on time. Today I'm kind of late because my dad came by and I also had to go pick up some packages. So the video is up a little bit late, but usually I save the landscaping for the next day so that I can get started with a fresh mind or whatever, but when I logged off for the day, it was a tier 2 tiny house, but then when I got on the next day, suddenly it was a tier 3. I'm so confused. How did that happen overnight? Have little elves been at work or what's going on here? I don't know. It's kind of strange. Like, how can there just suddenly be an extra couple of tiles? Did I do it but not notice? Probably, let's be honest. But I find it very, very strange. So it was a tier 2 tiny house, which means, or tiny home residential. So that means it was considered not a micro home, but a tiny home. And now it's a small home. And I don't understand why, but it is. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but you know, the game messes up sometimes. Sometimes I mess up. I'm human. I'm not perfect. That's how it works. But I hope you guys will like the houses anyways. Also, I'm not really sure what the landscaping is going to look like during the summer because I've not checked. I know that you can go onto the map and then directly into build by mode from the map and then check what it's going to look like. I didn't do that. I will make sure to check that terrain paint and stuff is in order before I upload this to the gallery, so don't worry about that. But as of right now, when I'm doing the voiceover, I have no idea because it's covered in snow. It's been a while since I've built in snow as well because I tend to not touch that season at all in the game. I love snow in real life. In The Sims, I find it kind of annoying when you're building, but I figured, for me personally, winter equals cold, which equals snow, preferably at least around Christmas time. So I wanted to build the Christmas house in the snow. So I hope that's okay. And just to clarify, because we did have this talk in the last video, but that's just what I associate with Christmas as someone from the Nordic countries, as someone from the Scandinavian countries, although I am from Denmark, so that's the most southern part of the Nordic countries, which suddenly makes it sound very exotic, but anyways, we're not really. But just as someone from the northern part of Europe, that's what I associate with Christmas. So just wanted to clarify that. So yeah, I hope you've all been lighting up your candles, at least those of you who do calendar candles like me, although I think that's mainly a Danish tradition, so I'm not really sure. Do any of you guys outside of Denmark or possibly the Nordic countries, maybe even just the Scandinavian countries, so Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, do you guys use candles where you have like numbers on them? So for every day counting down to Christmas, you light up the candle and then you let it burn down so it's past that number. So for example, today is the 1st of December. I have my calendar candle. It's lit up right now. I'm gonna keep an eye on it because I don't want it to burn too far down, but I'll let it burn down past the number 1 on the candle, and then tomorrow I'll let it burn down past the number 2 on the candle. Does anybody else do that? Because I've been trying to figure it out on Google, but I feel like it's easier to just ask people. So let me know, is that a tradition? I believe that it's from Denmark, like it started in Denmark, but I don't know if other nations, other countries have kind of adapted that tradition, so let me know. If you haven't, you should, because it's cute and cozy and everybody deserves a little bit of coziness during Christmas especially, or just the holidays, or just whenever. Coziness is important. So I don't know, let me know. I feel like the voiceovers during this month is just gonna be me being overly happy, but as I keep telling you guys, I love Christmas, so bear with me. I hope that maybe it'll rub off on some of you guys if you're not too happy these days yourself. I get that Christmas is a little bit different, or a lot different for some people this year, and that is definitely something to take into consideration and remember as well. Not everyone is lucky enough to kind of have like a normal-ish sort of Christmas. So I'm very thankful that we can do like kind of a normal Christmas here with my family, but I do realize and I do remember that it's not the same for everyone else. But I'm personally in a pretty good mood because I love this month with my whole heart. So it's gonna be something. I also wanted to just to talk about the build again. I realized, actually I moved the house to another lot because I figured I wanted to do some landscaping, but then when I got to the other lot, it kind of hit me that I don't remember how to do landscaping in snow. So there's not a whole lot of it, There's a little bit next to the house, so there's just not a whole lot going on. There's like a picnic table, a couple of plant pots that are covered in snow, so can your Sims even use them? I don't know. And there's a couple of trash cans and some trees, and that's pretty much it. But hey, they do have a side yard, not a backyard, side yard, a yard, a garden, whatever. It's just not, I don't know, it's not the most whatever. But I just felt like I needed more space. Also to place trees, because I needed those evergreens to cover up the whole, like, I don't know, I just like when houses are framed by trees. I think I've said that a couple of times, but it just looks really pleasing to me when there's like trees around, even though I'm definitely not a very woodsy kind of person in real life, but in The Sims, I love it. So I needed some more space so that I could place a lot of trees around, and also a lot of decor outside as well. Although I did tone it down a little bit. I didn't want to reuse too many of the decor pieces, so they have a snowman and also the reindeers, and then of course the lights that I put on the house, those are actually, what are they called? Pool lights, I think. You place them on the sides of the pool so they light up the pool. Does it make any difference for your Sims? Probably not, but that's what they're for. I just decided, I've done this a couple of times in past years as well. I just decided to slice them down and then put them on the house, and then I changed the colors of them so they kind of look like Christmas lights. I know that we have some from Seasons that we can kind of customize, but these light up a little bit more, and it just looks a lot nicer when the house is like different colors during the night. So I like to use those. Just in case you were wondering what the heck I was doing just before, that's basically it. I was changing the colors and the intensity of the different lights, and I made them match the Seasons ones. I also tried to put this tree inside because it's the one that you can decorate yourself, but for some reason it wasn't working. I'm pretty sure it was because I placed presents next to the tree, but I just decided not to go with that one anyways, so I changed it. I swapped it with the one from the holiday update, I think, which the two trees that we have, like, we have two from Seasons. One that you can decorate yourself and one that's already decorated when you place it down. And that one, compared to the holiday update tree, they look so different from each other. It's like the textures are so different. I think one is from either 2014 or 2015. And the other one must be from 2018. So that's like 3 years of difference. Like you can see it quite clearly in the textures. It's really funny. I like both of them, but I ended up using the holiday update for this specific house. Don't really ask me why. Maybe it's just because I like the decor on it a little bit more. But when you look at like the little pins and needles on the trees, they look so different from each other. It's kind of funny. Also, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, the holiday update is basically a free pack that you can download on Origin. Just so you guys know, if you don't have it already, it's for free. Just find it on Origin, download it, install it, and then you're good to go. You get a lot of items from it, so definitely go check it out if you haven't already. But anyways, we are at the end of the video, so I'm gonna wrap up this voiceover now. If you like this build, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!